It's 2025. Gaming's evolved into something barely recognizable. We've got games with 8K textures that still somehow look soulless and battle passes that cost more than the damn game. But here's the thing. There was a golden era of gaming that nailed what matters most. Pure, unbridled fun. Whether you're an OG who played these classics back in the day or a younger gamer wondering what all the nostalgic hype is about, buckle up as we count down 5 extreme sports games on the PlayStation 2 that still deliver an adrenaline rush that many of today's overproduced, over-sanitized titles are desperately missing. Number 1. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. If you think Skate or even the Tony Hawk remake captured the pinnacle of skateboarding games, I'm sorry to tell you, you're dead wrong. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 was and is skateboarding at its purest, rawest form. Forget realistic physics. Forget skateboarding simulators. This is skateboarding as it exists in your mind when you were 12 years old. Every gap feels like life or death. Every combo is a middle finger. The addition of the revert changed everything, letting you link vert tricks to manuals and create combos that could theoretically go on forever. The levels aren't just skate parks, they're playgrounds designed for creativity. Foundry, the airport, cruise ship, each one is packed with secrets and lines that players are still discovering 2 decades later. No procedurally generated empty worlds here. No, just handcrafted perfection where every inch has a purpose. Developed by Neversoft at their absolute fucking peak, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 represents the perfect refinement of the series formula before later games started adding just way too much shit. Customization ran deep with Create a Skater, Create a Park, and a robust trick editor that let you put your own personal stamp on the game. With perfect controls, legendary level design, and a soundtrack that defined an era, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 remains a gold standard that even modern skateboarding games struggle to reach. With the remake coming out later this year, now's the perfect time to play the original in all of its 480p glory. SSX 3. This isn't just a snowboarding game. It's a goddamn revolution on the slopes. No season passes, no microtransactions for better gear, just you, a mountain, and the freedom to conquer it however you want. What a crazy fucking thought. Before Riders Republic, before Steep, there was SSX 3, the godfather of open world snowboarding games that modern developers are still trying to replicate nearly 2 decades later. What made SSX 3 revolutionary was giving players an entire mountain as their playground. 3 massive peaks connected without a single loading screen. Modern games still struggle to deliver this sense of seamless freedom. You want to race? Hit the tracks. You want to pull off insane tricks? Head to the parks. Just cruise and vibe to the soundtrack. The whole mountain is yours to tear up that nar. The moment you launch off a jump and enter the trick system, the game transforms. You're spinning, flipping, shitting, grabbing your board, whatever, building that boost meter to unleash uber tricks that make real snowboarders shit their britches. It's not realistic. It's not trying to be. And that's exactly why it still holds up. Going back to this game today, there's just nothing like dropping in from the peak, carving through that fresh nar and riding all the way down. Or that feeling when you nail the perfect run, stringing together impossible tricks while the DJ drops commentary in real time on your insanity. Pure fucking dopamine, man. SSX 3 sold over 2 million copies and has been widely regarded as one of the best snowboarding games ever made. You can still play this today on Xbox through backwards compatibility, and the gameplay holds up so well it's almost criminal that EA hasn't remastered it yet. MX Unleashed. Riders Republic and MX vs. ATV still can't touch what this game has accomplished. This isn't just a dirt bike game. It's a middle finger to the laws of physics wrapped in a package that somehow balances arcade fun with just enough realism to feel satisfying. Racing is a part of it, but the real thrill? Launching yourself off impossibly steep jumps, pulling stunts that would kill any human being, and somehow landing it all with a cocky flourish. Think of it as what would happen if Red Bull Rampage became a video game with zero regard for safety regulations. What made MX Unleashed special was its open-world freestyle approach, unheard of for its time. While modern open-world games often feel empty and lifeless, MX Unleashed environments were designed with one purpose: to be your personal stunt playground. The game's precision controls made even the most technical jumps and landings feel intuitive, creating that rare feeling where the controller disappears and you just become one with the bike. But if you think this game is just jumps and tricks, you're dead wrong. The racing is brutal, demanding, and punishes mistakes with race-ending crashes. The track design strikes the perfect balance of realism and arcade fun, with rhythm sections that reward timing and monster jumps that reward courage. For anyone who's enjoyed Forza Horizon's freedom but wished it had a more extreme stunts or found Trials physics fun but too restrictive, MX Unleashed hits that perfect sweet spot. The career mode strikes the perfect balance of challenging yet rewarding progression that doesn't require 100+ hours of grinding to unlock basic content like modern games do. And let's not forget that you can race against helicopters, planes, and monster trucks, a level of ridiculous fun that modern games are way too self-serious to include these days. Simply put, this game is pure adrenaline. If you've got even a passing interest, MX Unleashed perfect control scheme, varied gameplay modes, and massive open areas make this the definitive dirt bike experience on the PS2. NFL Street. While modern Madden has become a glorified casino simulator with its ultimate team modes, NFL Street reminds us of what arcade sports were always meant to be: football, but at its most raw, brutal, and crudely animated form. 7-on-7, no rules, no pads, NFL Street. Fighting for every yard like your sad life depends on it. Every tackle feels personal and every touchdown is a statement, and it's addictive as hell. Tricks, wall running, it's football's Tony Hawk, except they didn't make enough of them for it to eventually turn to shit. What set NFL Street apart was how it stripped away all the complexity and tedium of simulation football. No 50-page playbooks, no 3-hour games, just pure athletic showboating. The game's game breaker system rewarded style with substance, letting you earn game-changing power moves by being as flashy as possible, something that FIFA Street later borrowed but never really perfected. For younger gamers who've only known the increasingly simulation-heavy Madden series, NFL Street is football without the corporate sanitation. Raw, creative, and endlessly entertaining. The customization was years ahead of its time, letting you build your dream team of NFL stars or create your own rookies from scratch, all without spending a single dollar on microtransactions. NFL Street remains a beloved football game that broke away from realism in favor of unforgettable, rule-free fun. I got nothing else to say about this game. It's perfect. Go play it. NHL Hitz 2002. If you think EA's NHL series or even the arcade-style NHL 94 rewinds captured hockey at its most entertaining, you've clearly never experienced the beautiful chaos that is NHL Hitz 2002. The most violent of the bunch, hockey stripped down to its purest form. NHL Hitz isn't about strategy or simulation, no. It's about 3-on-3 carnage on the ice. Each player is a weapon, and every match is a battle of sheer will. The action, relentless. The hits, bone-crushing. That's what makes it special. You don't win an NHL Hitz by being technical. You win by absolutely dominating the other team physically and mentally. It's fast, it's violent, and its arcade-style approach to hockey hasn't aged a fucking day. For younger gamers out there who've grown up with sports simulations, imagine if Mortal Kombat and hockey had a baby. That's NHL Hitz. The simplified controls meant that anyone could pick up and play, but mastering the timing of checks, dekes, and one-timers created a game with surprising depth beneath its arcade exterior. The game's 3-on-3 format stripped away the complexity of traditional hockey sims in favor of non-stop action where every second matters. Players could catch fire, literally, after consecutive successful plays, creating moments of unstoppable momentum that can change the outcome of any game at any time. The creative player mode let you outfit your team with the heads of zombies, aliens, and farm animals. The arenas evolved from garage rinks to professional stadiums to absolutely insane venues like pirate ships and active volcanoes. It's the kind of creative freedom that's been drained from modern sports games in favor of realistic broadcast experiences that have the entertainment equivalent of sitting there with your thumbs shoved up your... In 2024, most sports games still don't come close to the raw, exciting energy this one packs. If modern sports games have left you cold with their focus on realism and microtransactions, NHL Hitz 2002 is the pure arcade experience that reminds you why you fell in love with sports games in the first place. So there you have it, 5 extreme sports games that not only define the PS2 era, but honestly might just deliver more pure fun than most of what's being released today. While modern games obsess over realistic graphics and monetization schemes, these classics focused on what actually matters: gameplay that keeps you coming back decades later. For those who played these back in the day, they hold up just as well as you remember. And for younger gamers who missed this golden era, do yourself a favor and experience what gaming was like when developers had one priority: making the most fun experience possible. And if you're still watching, honestly, thank you for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. And if you somewhat enjoyed the video, please go ahead, give it a like. Really helps us out. Let me know in the comments if you'd played any of these classics or which other PS2 games you think still hold up today. Until next time, stay neat.